Alright, let's see what bullshit's gonna happen this time. Wait, what? Oh, it blends right in, dude. What the fuck? I don't like this area. Oh, wait. Oh no, that doesn't change anything. It changes nothing. Oh, frogs, wow. Um, bears. So yeah, let's see what's about to happen for me. We're about to make some moves, I think. Um, oh, nope. I don't have any of that. So what, do I have to go further in the fucking story? This is ridiculous, dude. Don't do this in games. Don't, it's so bad. What, baby? No. No, I just woke up from a nap. Hey, Xerxes. Sorry, I just missed your message. I just woke up. I'm still waking. No, we're not. No. Pokemon pet, stop. You didn't want to take a nap with me. I just woke up. Dang cat, what do you want from me now? Iron round shield torch. This is weird. Iron ore coal. Bats? What the fuck is this cave? Cavern puffball, puffball, puffball. That's a weird cave. What is this? I I am actually thinking about getting back to Dark Cloud 2 here sometime soon. Attack Vulture. Oh, am I back in the city? Corpse pile. What the fuck? um, I've just been struggling with what to do in Dark Cloud 2. I mean, I could just play the game like, you know, a lot of other people do, but just at that point, I feel like I need to learn speed. It's just it's a constant desire to be better that I think a lot of people don't have when they play Dark Cloud 2, but I do. However, the problem is I'm not actually good enough to be a speedrunner, so every time I try to speedrun, I'm faced with the fact that I'm not skilled. But I was just watching somebody the other day. They were doing a lot of fishing. Vince Vex. Wait, what the fuck are those? Giant... Oh, wait, that's... Yeah, so can't get over there. And this is blocked off? Ah! Oh. Cursebreaker! This is what I'm talking about. You guys are killing the fun for me. Ugh, why are you guys doing this? What do I need? Okay, so I can't make... Oh, I can't make any magic armor. Alright, well I can make my troll stuff. Let's try our best. Here we go. What's the best way back over there? Should I just teleport to town, or I can go down? It only took Trash Cat 8 hours on the first try. I mean, I'm sure I could do that. I just mean actually compete with, like, world record attempts. Oh, I know I could play through the game in a day. But, like, personally... But see, like, that's... I mean, other than that, there's no point for me speedrunning. If I'm not trying for world record, I'm just playing Dark Cloud 2. And especially because if I ever had a playthrough where all of a sudden, like, I got a good run going, it's just like, okay, well, like, now my brain's thinking, like, ooh, can we get all coins? I think if I ever did anything, I might try a 100% playthrough. So I think those are like 24 hours or something like that. Okay, how did I end up back in town? What am I doing? Oh, I'm in Fernwatch. Okay. I'm almost back. This is actually the way to go. I accidentally went the right way. Oh yeah, no, who knows? If you practice enough, eventually you can attempt it. I have crippling anxiety, so like when it comes to a situation like that, I'm going to choke. There is no clutch with me. I've never clutched in my life. Not to say that I haven't ever finished anything nicely or like done well at something. It's just I have to be so comfortable that like winning is just assured. Like I can't worry about it. The moment I worry, I've lost it. Now, if I ever got into emulation with Dark Cloud, I would think about doing a segmented speedrun where I could use like save states, because that would take a lot of the pressure off and I could have fun doing that. But I don't know if people want to watch segmented speedruns, because that's, I mean, it's pretty much just cheating, but I think that's fun because it takes a lot of the pressure away. and I get to see what I can do at my absolute best. But again, it's not a real speed run, it's a segmented speed run. Yeah, no, I would cheat. I would absolutely cheat. But again, they are called... Yeah. But I wouldn't cheat in that way. If I was doing like speed runs, I would do a segmented speed run, which is, I mean, that's a legitimate thing, but it's a total, it's a Taz. I'd be tool assisting at that point. But like, yeah, Dark Cloud, I would like, oh my god, I would love to do a Dark Cloud 2 playthrough where you just reset dungeons until you get like the first enemy to be the key enemy every time. I think that would be hilarious. Like the theoretical fastest Dark Cloud 2 run. And yeah, I mean, that's absolutely cheating. I'd have no problem admitting that's cheating, but I think that'd be fucking hilarious. But again, I don't know if people would enjoy watching me go crazy trying to get the perfect run. I mean, yeah, pretty much. But like, even then, like, I just don't know if people would like even care. I mean, like, again, I spent all that time fishing and people cared about that. So it's just like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should try it. Oh, take plank. Dude, look at this. Yep. They're totally... I hate this. Man. Ah, just let me save this guy. Do I need a Mona Lisa. They really weren't expecting people to get this far in the game. Or were they? I don't know. If you care, people want, I sent you that empty fish sheet. Oh my gosh, yeah. Give me some time. I'm getting back to the fishing zone. I've tried recently to fish again, and like it's too much. I'm not ready to come back to fishing. I'm almost ready. Somebody on Reddit, maybe 2 weeks ago, posted a full fishing guide, every fish in every area to fish in. And they skipped an entire species of fish in, I think, 3 fishing areas. So, like, it rubbed me the wrong way that they were just like, here's a full fishing guide. And they didn't even make sure to have all the fish. I don't even know what that means. But, oh god, it was Vexed something. I was watching them play recently, and they were doing a bunch of fish stuff, and it almost got me back. My problem right now is I want to go ahead and breed every fish size. Or not every fish size, every species. Oh, Horsey, get out of my way. I want to breed every fish species in every fish color. But I want to do it once... Horsey, you were like in the way today. I want to do it once I have the largest fish model. But again, I bred a 196 and it wasn't bigger than my 187. So it's just like, I need to catch a bigger fish and feed it up to see if the model size changes. So that I can comfortably know. I guess I could keep experimenting, but like, man, I literally spent 400 hours trying to catch a bigger fish than that 187 and it never happened. I honestly, like, it pains me that, like, I caught the record on the second day of trying. I literally can't even compete with myself. You should be able to just set the stats in the fish code. See, if I had, like, I guess if I had the capability to do that, at this point I would. And everybody I know who has the capability to do that never did it. Somebody named Night Tides told me that they saw in the code that the maximum size was 200 centimeters. However, I asked him a second time about it. It would also... Yeah, so, but like I don't even know how to do that stuff. I'm almost to the point of learning how to do it, but like I mean I don't want to tarnish my name. I think everybody would know that if I suddenly showed up with these jobs, I wouldn't even lie about it. I have no reason to lie about it. I've tried so hard legitimately, but like I'm at the point where like I think I'm gonna have to start cheating because I can't compete with myself. I caught too big of a fish. Um, it like kind of crushes me, but like I literally can't even compete with myself at this point. And somebody called me out for this like the day I posted it, and they were just like, "You just got lucky. You were standing in the right place at the right time." And it was just like, you know what? I tried really hard for this fish, and then I tried really hard to beat that fish, and I never did. And it's like, holy shit, they were fucking right. But there ain't nothing I can do about it besides keep trying. Ah, bat fangs. Sorry, bat fangs. I don't have room for you. Not even sure how much longer I'm going to be playing this game because I hate when games keep me from progressing in a story. I could teach you to do it easier than I could do it for you. Well, I'm trying to think of how to put this. I am probably going to burn out. I'm not actually. So I bought a bunch of games on Steam that like I really want to play, but I'm never going to finish most likely. Um, I'm probably going to burn out on those, and then try to get back to the Dark Cloud 2 grind. I want to know who told me that people were doing a monster transformation only run, because I started one, and like, I mean, it's a lot of fun until you realize how much grinding you have to do, and like, you realize it's mandatory grinding. Um, it's not just overpowered early grinding. But no, I would love to get all the pictures for the fish and post them so people can see like when they're going out to finally catch that one fish, they're just like, okay, what fish do I want and what colors do I need to like, because when you finally breed your perfect racing fish, because I think more people would be into catching fish if they knew that they could actually breed themselves like a shiny fish, a unique looking fish. It adds a whole extra like level to the game. Um, and I mean, I've basically proven how to catch bigger fish. At this point, there is no like secret to that. But although depressingly, people don't like to listen to me on that. Oh my god, that's the one that. Are you a liar? I mean, that's a great question. I do lie, but I would not describe myself as a liar. I would not say that's my main trait. I'd say I'm more of an exacerbator than anything. I say I'd stretch the truth more often than not. A storyteller. I like to add a little grandois, a little flair. Although, which does ruin when I actually have great things happen in life, because people are like, oh, yeah, 6 of them. Like, I swear, there were 6. Like, you're not fooling anyone, everyone is... Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's, like, literally the epitome of, like, most cartoon episodes for kids. The one kid who says they never lie gets called out and then has to, like... Oh my gosh, excuse me, that's gross. Has to, like, hide from everybody the rest of the episode because they lied. There's probably an Arthur episode about it. No, oh my gosh. I was in a, I wouldn't say a weird situation the other day, but it was goofy as hell. I was watching a stream where it, like, the streamer was basically like, no backseating, no spoilers, no this, no that, shut the fuck up. Um, it's just like, oh my god, like, this sucks, but you know what, there's nobody else to watch. What is this? Is this whole area, like, unfinished? What is this? Yo, devs. I'm not the first person to make it this far. Right? No, there's no way. It's basically a single player MMO. So, like, it's got all the bullshit of an MMO, but it's just you. God, see, I hate this. I hate this. Bad game design. Bad. Bad. Don't put a bunch of... This is not fucking Banjo-Kazooie where you tease a player with some cool items just out of their reach. This is a farming game where I'm looking for items to make rare armor so that I can beat a boss, so that I can progress in the story. I'm, like, stuck right now. Yeah. But you're alone. Yeah, bingo. Except, when you're in major cities, you can see other people. So there's, like, a little, like, moment of respite when you're, like, in a town at a bank or something, and you see somebody run by, and you're just like, oh, look. Oh my god, I remember getting that armor. Good job. But you can't do dungeons or, like, anything like that. You can talk to people in towns, but, like, there is no saving somebody from a monster and, like, being the hero. Although, we did find one spot where you can fight sheep together. There's, like, a couple sheep. Well, actually, if you find any monsters in town, like, there's, like, rats and birds. So, like, you can fight rats and birds together, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I've had a lot of people recommend that game to me, but I'm not really interested because as much as I love Final Fantasy, I mean, like, I have no problem admitting this. I'm weird, but, like, my online enjoyment can be very easily ruined by other people breaking immersion. And, like, I break immersion all the time, but, like, again, it's at the sake of my own enjoyment. So, like, I know when I do and don't enjoy breaking immersion. But, like, yeah, when I have to do, like, that's why I like this game so much. It's like I actually get to feel like I have that experience of playing, like, I don't know, one of these games. But, like, I know at no point is some guy gonna come through and just wipe all these out in one hit, and I'm not gonna get anything. Wait. Let's see, I figured. Okay, I read that. It's single player for the first few months, which means asking someone to play with you doesn't happen. Yeah, so... Man, that's the World of Warcraft. That's all of them, basically. And so you're pretty much playing through the vanilla content, I'd have to imagine, and then all of a sudden anything after that is, like, designed for the long-term players. Oh, I really thought about getting a RPG Maker. Oh, dude, the orange circle on the map, I hate stuff like, because I'm like movement blind. Like, if it's not kill 10 boars or something like that, I can't do it, because if it's just, hey, pick up this rare flower, I suck at it. Like, if it wasn't for these green dots and this little ability here, my Witcher sense or whatever the fuck people call it, I've never played that fucking game. I have depressingly never hit my reading the story like stride. I'm just, I guess, not a story reader. I never was as a kid. Actually, it's not that I wasn't as a kid. It's when I first started playing video games, I literally couldn't read. I had my brother just do shit for me, which probably, like, hindered my reading ability. Although, as an adult, I'm almost certain I'm dyslexic. So, I don't know if it hindered my reading ability or it helped me realize that I needed help earlier. I don't know. But as an adult who's had a full education, I still suck at it. And I've had people try to help me. And I've tried to actually learn. I just suck. And then the internet became a thing, and then COVID became a thing, and then memes became a thing, and then after reading so many memes and then seeing the top comment be, oh my god, same, it made me realize, like, oh shit, I'm not even, like, special. Like, every motherfucker has this problem. Like, I thought I was the only one who read multiple lines over and over and over and over and over. Like, I thought I was the only one who couldn't absorb a page until they read it 3 times. No. Nope, it's a very common problem. I am not special. But it can be fixed. You can work at it. Doesn't mean it's gonna fix it, but it can be worked at. Damn, 300 seconds. Alright. What do I do here? What do I do here? What do I do here? I didn't. Now YouTube also now means that way. I was doing a jump trick in Mario Sunshine on the GameCube, and I was like, hey, I should pull up Link VHS. Yeah, I have all those regrets, but I don't feel regret because there was no way. I wish I would have been like, oh man. And like, and here's like my only defense towards like, yeah, I really did believe this. When Call of Duty Black Ops came out and you could do theater mode, I made so many edits in theater mode of my gameplays that like I actually thought I had a chance at one point. But I remember just hopping on the computer one time and just like, again, and this probably goes back to my fucking dyslexia. And I just remember being so overwhelmed by everything that it was just like, I'm never making a YouTube channel or pulling any of this off. But I had multiple friends throughout like high school make YouTube channels, and I was always a part of them. But outside of like helping them record stuff, I just couldn't do anything. I was useless. I'm still useless now. If it wasn't for the fact that they make recording on OBS so easy, I wouldn't be able to do this. Is that a real flower? No, it's just excellent looking background. It's better than looking than the dandelions, which are harvestable. Oh my gosh, yeah, I was part of a YouTube channel back in 2012 where we made gameplay videos for Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Was it Black Ops? Which one had Moon? Was that Black Ops? Man, Man, those were the days. I actually thought we were going to, like, really make it then. We actually had a few people, like, comment on our videos and were like, hey, I can't get this glitch to work. And we were like, hey, we'll be on it, blah, 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 this time. We'll hop in a game with you. We'll teach you how to do it. And we did. And, like, it was really cool. But I was just, again, I was totally useless. The guy doing everything was doing everything. Oh, is he out of bounds? No. Okay, cool. And, I mean, I'm sure life just got weird, but as it tends to do at that age. Although what's sad is looking back at it, the person who was in charge of all of it, if we would have been a little more ahead of it, he would have been, oh man, it's kind of crazy to even think about. He probably could have been one of the best Pokemon Showdown streamers. You want to talk about a relaxing demeanor and fun person to watch play Pokemon? That guy had it, but I don't think anybody ever saw Pokemon Showdown becoming like a legitimate thing. There were some big people recording it back then, but like, I mean, they were big time streamers already, so it wasn't like Pokemon Showdown was doing the heavy lifting. They were doing the heavy lifting. But I mean, now you know, like if a big streamer is playing an obscure game, you want to hop on that obscure game because that's just how it goes. But back then it's just like, oh man, why is this streamer playing this obscure game? And now you know. Hop on that train before the hype gets too high and it falls. Okay, so I don't think I'm finding any more of those goop guys. Again, we're farming the goop because we want to tailor ourselves some troll armor. But again, you look at the troll skin helm here and it's like, okay, it's the exact same as what you have. But if you get lucky and you get the exceptional, it's better. However, troll skin, golem stone. And it's like, okay, yeah, what's your point? You come down here, and it appears again. But it just requires one more ingredient. So you might as well just farm this fucking ingredient. Although I'm looking at this now, realizing I don't know how I'm going to do this. Crafting hoods. And hopefully these, I guess. Shit. I don't know how many of those I have. I don't think very many. Little blobbies? Nope. Okay. And what's funny is, like, when I got into recording, like, 2 years ago, my big goal was just to, like, stop hoarding data. It was to show that I was, like, playing these games finally. I don't know. I was one of those years for, like, for years. I was one of those people for years that played games and just, like, did cool stuff, but didn't share it. And, like, the first time I shared some stuff on Reddit, people were like, whoa, like, that's crazy. And I remember thinking, like, I'm not even, like, doing anything crazy. Like, I'm following a tutorial. And then I kept seeing people post on Kingdom Hearts about doing Roxas to 99. And every time people would post about that, the comments were always stuff like, oh my god, are you streaming this? Like, what's your YouTube? I'm so excited to watch this. Like, oh, have you watched the other guy do it? And they're like, yeah, I just do this on, like my days off or my free time or, you know, whenever it's raining or something like that. And people are like, oh, I'd love to watch. And they're like, I'm not really going to stream it. And I'm always just sitting there, like, not in, like, jealousy of, like, oh my god, like, the viewers. But just shock of, like, damn. Even I can stream. Like, why not? Like, just fucking... There's so many streamers who don't even, like, talk to their chat. They just literally... They have it set up that says no chatting or anything like that. Like, streamers mute or something like that. And some... You know, some people literally are mute, but those people I find often actually chat with people in the chat box. But some people just don't want to talk at all. They just want to play games and stream at the same time. But, like, it does just blow me away to some degree that people just don't record their gameplays. Like, it sucks. It sucked for me growing up. I know it's FOMO now. But, like, I hated seeing weird or cool things or mysterious things and then trying to explain it to a friend and they're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And now we can do that. The, what was it? The PS4 was, like, peak for me. That was when it, like, all of a sudden was just, or I shouldn't say that. Xbox One? PS4 is not bad, but I think it was Xbox One that had an easier share function for sending your friends screenshots and captures. Man, I really did think that, like, Black Ops was going to be the future, and it was just like, man, people are going to be able to Are you properly hydrated? That's usually my first problem, is my electrolytes and water balance is bad. That is my go-to first case fix when I'm busy. Especially when it's like... I have no idea if that has anything in it. How's it going, Monty? I think that would count as why you're so dizzy. But I don't think it counts as electrolytes. But I don't actually know. I'm more of a biologist, which I should probably know that. I'm not really a smart person. But how's it going, Monty? We are struggling to finish up Cursebreaker here. Not actually. I think I'm just done playing the game. They've roadblocked me for the last time. I don't like games that have me, like, roadblocked for not nefarious reasons, but just, like, I don't know. You find a guy that very clearly is going to take you on a boat ride across the water, but, like, you have to do 6 other story quests before the guy's willing. It's like the Pokemon thing, where, like, the guy who wants his coffee won't help you until you do a couple other quests. And it's like, dude, why did you care about that stuff? It's not related to you. Ice is a mixer. Is soup a drink? It depends on the chunk contents. If you have, like, multiple bits, like if you have potato, like, chunks, then it's a soup. But if you're rocking tomato, it's a drink. People drink V8. Ooh. Oh. I tried to make a vegan lasagna recently, and it was bad. I think for the first time in my life, I actually used too much garlic. Because I was like, it's a lasagna. Like, you can't... there's no fucking way. And I remember biting into that thing, and, like, I literally... tears formed in the corners of my eyes. And I remember thinking, like, oh, this is fucking hot. Why is this so hot? Is this spicy? What the fuck is going on? And just, like, I couldn't eat it. And, like, I never figured out what I did wrong. But, like, I think I actually used too much garlic. I was fucking dicing that shit. Like a madman. Wait, but junk, it's still a drink. That is a fair point. Although, I think that only counts if you're a dirty ice chewer. No, I'm kidding. I don't know where y'all live, but where I come from, we got Raising Cane. canes, and they got the small crushed ice, and I chew on it. God, I haven't been inside of Cane's in a while. I used to, and their chicken's gone downhill. Somebody told me recently, like, to eat the chicken, just one tender, without any sauce. And it was bad. It was, like, actually bad. How does one use too much? I used so much garlic that, like, again, when I bit into the lasagna, I was like, whoo, that's spicy. But I was just like, wait, no, I didn't use any spice. What? And I think I used so much garlic that my body was just like, yeah, no, this is bad. Don't eat this. But, like, it was weird. It didn't, like, nothing tasted wrong. No, I, like, straight up, I, like, diced it and put it in there. That's the problem. Because it did call, like, the recipe called for some garlic, and I was just like, man, that's weak. That's weak garlic. And yeah, like, I should have followed the recipe. But you learn. Wait, Katamari rerolls. I'm trying to think. Is that the, like, the goofy rolling game where, like, you basically turn into, like, a planet? I've seen that on so many, like, oh my gosh, yeah, I've seen that on so many, like, top 10 games you need to play, and I've never actually, like, cool. I don't think I've ever actually talked to anybody who's played it. What systems is that even on? I feel like that's one of those games that, like, you go to buy at a local game shop, and then the guy at the store laughs, and it's just like, you have 400 bucks? And it's like, no. No. I have twice made a fool of myself by going to, like, game stores and trying to ask to buy something and not, like, Googling it first because I'm just excited, like, oh my god, I remember that. Oh my god, I'm gonna go buy that. Holy shit, I am going to recapture my childhood today. And then I'll show up to, like, a local game store and just be like, can I purchase one blank, please? And they literally look at me like, are you a, like, what are you doing? Like, are you a secret shopper? Are you trying to rob us? Like, what's happening here? Going out in the sun causes cancer. I'm, like, convinced that our society and, like, human existence is literally just been plagued with it, and we never knew. Like, I would love to, like, I'm not a religious person. I'd like to say I'm spiritual. But, like, the one thing I want in afterlife is a fucking, like, kill counter for everything. I want to see how many people actually die, because everybody dies from their heart stopping. If your heart never stopped, technically we'd be like salamanders and you could live in a fucking half-bodied state. Salamanders? Worms. I'd say worms. Playing on the Switch, but the OG is on PS2. I'm gonna get another game to keep an eye out for. It's gonna come after Breath of Fire, though. Breath of Fire 3, I think, is the one I'm going after. Digimon World 1 and Breath of Fire 3 are the two games I'm hunting at local game stores. Oh, it's not back yet. That's wild. But, like, I would love to see, like, a kill stat for, like, fucking tigers, killer whales. Like, they always claim, like, in human history, there's never been a death by a killer whale. And it's just, like, I'd love to see the stats on that. And it's like, oh, shit, there was 3 people. Damn. Like, oh, shit. It wasn't 0, but holy shit, how do you fuck that up? But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like it's one of those things, and not as much as, like, now with, you know, microplastics and formaldehyde in our cigarettes. But, like, I don't know, man. Some people just... get cancer, like, just from fucking being in the sun. And, like, I don't know, you can't really convince me that people were in the sun that much less back then. And motherfuckers didn't have sunscreen either. That's a crazy transition, though. PS2 to Switch. Is that crazy? That feels weird to me. I should be picking... I'm gonna pick the... yeah. It's good shit. Oh, that was a triple. Dang, man. Back to the local game store thing. I embarrassed myself so bad. And this was like, what's funny about this is like, it's not even that I embarrassed myself. I didn't bother doing any research into it. But like, sometime around the big like card hype, when everybody was just like, oh yeah, like I'm collecting these cards, and like all the streamers were getting ready to go like mad card crazy. I remember trying to buy like a Legends of Blue Eyes White Dragon pack or something like that. Just being an idiot, like totally unaware to the situation of how cards were in the modern era. And like the guy at the fucking game store just looked at me like, is this a Battletoad situation? Like, am I being trolled by this guy? Like, he looked so sincere. Like, this guy's fucking with me. And like after like 10 minutes, the guy just looked at me like, we wouldn't have one of those. And if we did, we'd have it on display. And I was just like, okay, buddy, like, just looking to fucking, you know, relive a childhood experience, opening a Blue Eyes pack. Do you just have a Tri-Horn Dragon on, like, for sale? And he just, like, kept staring at me like, I want to kill you. Like, stop. Just stop asking for things. And then, like, I left the store, sat in the car, and was just like, what the fuck was his deal? Like, I'm hopping on TCG Trader or something. And saw that, like, Tri-Horn Dragon was, like, 50, 60 bucks, 70 bucks or something like that. And then, yeah, like, the card packs were starting to sell for, like, a bunch. And then, yeah, like, Card Mania started. The saddest part is like, I should have known as a kid that, like, I suffered from FOMO. Because I can remember a few times when my mom would be like, oh, what? Just stop. Just stop complaining. Like, you can we'll buy you a pack of cards. And a few times I remember going up to, like, the kiosk to finally pick out my pack of cards. And the choice would literally cripple me. Because it'd be like, oh my god, like, one of these packs is better than the others. And I would stand there for so long that my mom would walk by the aisle with the groceries done. And she'd be like, I was wondering where you were, like, let's go. And I never got my pack of cards. And, like, it was over. But, like, I can remember a few times getting home and opening the pack. How much phone? I apologize. What the fuck would that alarm be for? It's 5 o'clock. What the fuck? Okay, so I think, and this is conspiracy, this is total tinfoil hat stuff. I swear lately when I put my phone, like, down and walk away, like, more often than not, when I come back, I have, like, somehow managed to click onto tipping somebody on YouTube more often than not lately. It's weird. Like, I don't know if my touch screen's just going bad or if I'm just that unlucky, but like the amount of $2 donations that I have almost accidentally made lately has been absurd. And it's only on YouTube. And man, that, what is it? YouTube Plus or whatever? They're killing me, man. Stop asking me. I don't even have Netflix or anything anymore. I don't know if I'm just depressed overall to the point where is that house floating? Where I can't watch TV anymore. Oh yeah, it is. Come on, guys. Is this whole, like, last half of the game not done yet? I'm not taking a screenshot of that. Last time I took a screenshot, I fucking doxed myself. Because my computer is fucking... I don't even want to, like, talk about that. My computer, for some reason, every time I try... It's like 1 in 10 times I try to take a fucking screenshot, my computer literally just pops up with my goddamn name, and I do not know how to fix it. I don't know why that's a fucking thing. I've Googled it, but it just happens sometimes. 9 times out of 10, takes a screenshot, no problem. 1 out of 10 times, it pops up with a fucking weird-ass screen that I've still never been able to fucking figure out what it is on Google. It's like I'm shortcutting to a fucking, like, Photoshop app. But, like, for some reason, every time I open this app, it pops up with my fucking name. And it's like, great. Exactly what I wanted to show to everybody on my stream is my fucking name. My name and my Microsoft information and account name. Like, perfect. It's exactly what you want to show your Twitch stream. But, like, it's so weird. It's only when I'm playing Steam games. I genuinely don't know what the fuck's going on. But... it's alright, since all I do is upload gameplays. I just edit it out. But it does suck to, like, stream for 6 hours and then fucking, you know, dox yourself and have to fucking delete the whole stream because Twitch won't let you cut off 10 seconds of it. And, like, I kind of have regrets towards not doing it, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people that have, like, their entire Twitch catalog highlighted. Like, I understand why you would do it, but also just, like, that's what my YouTube's for. I just don't want to highlight every single thing I've ever made on Twitch, but now I look back at it, and there are things I wish I had highlighted when I just, you know, was like, nah. But, what are you gonna do? Time moves on. So, I'm just gonna keep recording for YouTube. And, I don't know, but I am hoping here soon, I don't know what y'all have going on in your lives. As we get closer, I'm not a planner. I don't plan things out in my life. I like to move day by day. But sometime in August, I think I'm going to attempt my first 24-hour stream. And it is going to be 24 hours of Dark Cloud 2, and probably just every game that I play, but like mostly those 2 games, because I'm just going to go fish mad and try to finally fucking put it to rest. I want the 300 plus centimeter Baron in Dark Cloud, and I want the 190 plus in Dark Cloud 2. I'm doing it. My mom's going on a big trip. She's gonna go run. I think she's running a 100 miler. It's a 100 miler or 100K. She doesn't quite know if she's prepared for the 100 milers, so she might drop back to the 100K. I know she's gonna sign up for the 100 miler, but the question is if they'll let her drop back mid-race or if she'll have to drop out. Usually they let you drop back to a shorter distance, but sometimes they're just like, yeah, no. But she's training for the 100 miler. I just don't know if she thinks she's ready. But she usually doesn't drop down unless she, like, feels that way during the race. My insides feel sad. I think so. I don't think it was ever clear, but it. No, what it's a gin. It's a type of gin. I would mix gin with NOS energy drink, and you could literally feel it move through your body. Like, it was literally a foreign substance that your body was like, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey, oh, okay, that's bad. Might as well be rocket fuel, but yeah, throw some NOS in it. Personally, I think, yeah, no, Beef Eater Gin. I've talked about this before. Beef Eater Gin and NOS energy drink. That's my favorite. Is Twitch chat what it's like to have friends? Kinda. If you include the part where people just randomly disappear and stop talking to you, absolutely. Twitch chat's very similar to having friends in the sense as well that, like, sometimes you're just getting talked over, or somebody will repeat your joke and get more credit for it. But it doesn't fulfill that, trying to think. That human need. Like, the grass is always greener. Is probably the best way to say it. Like, you could be the most popular person in 50 Twitch chats and always have... And, like, because, again, online friends aren't unreal friends. But, again, if you never have real friends, you're always going to be thinking to yourself, like, damn, like, what's it like to have the real friends? But you could have 100 real friends and hop in a Twitch chat and people just ignore you and think to yourself, like, I'm a bunch of fucking losers. Like, I've got a million friends in real life. But, like, again, are you really missing out? It does help to have a bunch of friends online that you can't actually contact because they might have connections that you could never possibly have because they live on the opposite side of the planet. It's again, it's a grass is always greener, I think, situation. Unless you have both, in which then it's just kind of like a, you know, kings and peasants sort of situation where there's always somebody above you. Unless you're the king, you know, but that's kind of how that goes. Oh my god, I almost got fired up on this, but I'm going to now. If I had, like, wealth, like king hordes of gold, there's an MMO game. We were talking about MMOs and single player stuff earlier. There was an MMO I played called Dungeon Runners. I would literally just finance a game like that again. It makes me so sad that there is no just solid MMO for me to play. Like, I've been thinking about getting into Final Fantasy and Guild Wars 2 and a couple of others just to find that, like, and it sounds lame to me, but, like, it's not, but, like, that sense of community. Like, again, I like that about this game, that when I'm running through a town, you got this up here, which connection status to server 1. So, like, I could see other people, and I like that. But, like, I miss that, like, again, hopping into a major city and there's just 1,000 people. And it's just like, oh, yeah, this is fun. Like, this is so much fun. Look at everybody fucking running around. Oh, my God. What are these fucking idiots doing? God. Oh, somebody died. Oh, I feel horrible. Oh, God, it's a memorial. That's sad. What do we... Oh, we offer in food? Okay. Okay. Very neat. It's just, I do miss that. And again... like, I don't fucking get that in the real... Is that a real person? No. I don't get that in the real world. I don't fucking walk out in public and feel a sense of community. Fuck them people. Jackasses. 90% of them just tried to kill me on the road. Assholes. But, like, man, if I don't feel that sense of community with a bunch of people who are all playing the same MMO at the same fucking time in, like, our reality at that moment, like, it's just, there's something about it. But, like, shit, man, I don't want to say, like, I was the most social butterfly alive, but, like, I went out. I hung out. I went to group events. I went to meets, experiences. I did things, but, like, never once did I feel the same amount of, like, community as, again, as hopping into, like, World of Warcraft or Grimoire and just being like, what the fuck are all these people doing on a Saturday? And my friend, like, typing in or, you know, being in a Skype call once Skype got big, just being like, we're here on a Saturday. And it's like, oh yeah, we are. Oh my god. And it's just fun. I think that is, though, like, again, one of the things about Twitch that is nice, and again, is hard to find in an actual community. You could go to, like, a book club and get that same kind of feeling, but, like, a book club can't have 1,000 people in it. I mean, you can go to a big book club. That's not impossible. But I don't think you're ever gonna find a book club as big as some Twitch chats. Again, I think it's one of those, or is it an apples to oranges? No, you can compare them. I just don't think one can be better than the other, truly. I think they're so similar that when you compare the differences, it's just like, they're too different, but then you take a step back. It's like, I had somebody tell me one time that you can't compare alligators and crocodiles. And, like, again, I've never personally worked with alligators and crocodiles. But I think it's, like, a prime example where they're, like, again, they're so similar that when you start looking at the differences, you're just like, they're nothing alike. But, again, the average person's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're the exact fucking same thing. It's just like, well, so is a tuna and a shark. And it's like, well, yeah. They are the same fucking thing. It's like, well, no, that was a job of sarcasm. Tuna and a shark aren't the same. But, like, again, it's when I think things are too similar. You got big-ass bony fish. Well, no, that's not true. Sharks aren't bony fish. They're cartilaginous. That was a bad example. Ignore my statement. God. I'll edit that out for YouTube. No, I'm kidding. I don't fucking edit. I only edit out my personal information. Mostly because I hate my name. God, I hate my name. I've thought so many times about changing my name legally. The only thing that stops me is the amount of fucking work I have to actually go through to do it. It's not that much work, it's just, I mean, I've said this a billion times, I can't read. Gator is interesting. I've never actually had, sorry, I don't know when you wrote that message. I've never actually had prepared gator. I've only ever had, like, welcome to Panama City Beach, here's some deep-fried alligator bits. So it's just like, it's literally like everybody describes it. It's just chewy, gristly, fucking deep-fried meat. So it's just like, I've never actually had the true experience, which really bums me out. And maybe it is just a very fatty meat. I mean, they're fucking reptiles, for God's sakes. Although, I also wonder if people deep-fry, because that's like one of the safest ways to go about it. Because I don't personally know. Again, never really studied or worked with them. But I wonder how much fucking parasites, or how many parasites live in them motherfuckers. You probably have to cook an alligator at a high-ass temperature. And yeah, I would imagine just deep frying that shit into, like, blistering oil is the best way to go about that. Let me just eradicate all life forms inside this meat. Alright, little blue guys aren't back yet, so we're gonna send a bank. Boop. Boop. Alright, so, tailoring. This is scary. I'm kind of scared.
So there is a way to grind. Oh, big stretch.
There is a way to grind tailoring without making anything, but by God is it tedious. So I might have to grind this out by doing the mini game. There's quotes around mini game. You're literally just walking around to sheep with shears. So that I don't have to use my golem stone and troll skin, and I can unlock spellslinger's robes. We have 22 arcane threads, so we can make 22 of these spellslinger's robes. And that should get us to the troll helmet, and then we can farm troll helmets until we get a perfect one. And then we need to craft a studded troll skin armor perfect. And that should be enough to get us past that fucking boss that just annihilated us. The magic attack from that boss did all of them. All of those enemies did so much damage. But that's like the best armor I can make. So if I can make that, and then I don't know if I can make like a better shield or anything. I have a pretty solid shield right now. But yeah, I literally can't progress in the game's college any further until I do this quest. And like, I can't. Those enemies are so freaking strong that like, I tried to fight them with the confidence of all my healing items, and I literally, one of them daze shot me, so I was confused and I couldn't like heal or anything, and he had me down to like 20 or 30 health. It was the first time in the game that I actually had to panic. I had to panic and use the teleport away button because I couldn't even run. I actually had to take the coward's way out and teleport because I was going to lose my no-death run. It was over. If I tried to run away, my no-death run was 100% over at that time. Oh, this sucks, dude. What's my attack at? 42? Yeah, so like, again, this is what I'm talking about. My attack's so fucking high now that it's just like, it's ridiculous. Stats max at 50. My stats are so high. I thought I'd be able to just steamroll this game, but like, no. I'm still getting my butt handed to me. And again, that's one of my problems in gaming is like, I like grinding, but like, I don't like it when games are just like, hey, here's 600 hours of grinding. And it's just like, man, for what? Like, so you can beat the game. It's like, oh no, no. I like to do the grinding. Don't make me do the grinding. Like, I like to figure it out. I like to plot it out. I like to figure out challenges. It's like the old Assassin's Creed thing that people were talking about, where they were like, oh, collect 600 feathers or whatever. Okay, so we need sweetgrass. That's good. Oh, we have 24. That's not bad. We need more troll skin. We just found a cave to farm trolls. Let's get more. Let's keep getting more of the goop. Actually, but here's the thing. Am I going to die if I do this? Where's the staff that I was using? Oh, there it is. Spell 1. Spell 2. Alright, so I've got like no health now. My defenses are getting terrible. But I've got my magic on. Which is like my lowest thing. Ugh. It just like it kills me that they have the final school to learn all your best traits locked off by a quest that's so difficult that like I'm min-maxing armor out here. Like it's crazy. Like I like to min-max armor, but like no, like that's bad game design. You don't min-max armor before you get to the school that gives you all your armor. Like, hey, every time you craft a piece of armor, you get a bonus 5% experience. Like, no, why would you make the player do all their grinding before they get their bonus? No, that's bad. That's bad. And I think these flowers are busted. Look how I don't think my alchemy just went up right there. Okay, we're about to see again. 53%, we're gonna pick this up. No, we're gonna pick this up. 50, yeah, so that's busted. Man, I've got goddamn list of things to send to these devs. But now that is good damage though. It's just a question of, am I gonna get my ass whooped by the first fucking pack of mosquitoes that gets me? It looks like it. That fucking mosquito had my ass. Oh shit, I was at full health already. Never mind. That was a waste. Just the one? Okay. The other guy should spawn, because I've been killing them kind of out of order. Right? Yeah, there he is. Or was he already here? He's like way over here this time. Monster bones. You know what? Actually, no, there's no way I can. I was gonna say, I'm gonna go farm those trolls, but there's no way I can take trolls in this armor. That's literally what's killing me, is a bunch of trolls. There's no way yeah, they'd ruin me. Oh shit, I straight up can't make anything new through carpentry? That doesn't seem right. What about this? Can I make anything new here? Damn, minus 20 spell resistance. That sucks. Why would you give me mana and mana restoration, but not fucking spell resistance? Ugh. Why? Why would that not give, like, attack bonus or something? I'm gonna be able to use this sweet grass to make anti-potion though. And anti-potion plus, what's it called? Regular health potions should get my alchemy to max. It's just worth so much experience, it's ridiculous. I should be picking up this wasp part as well, but I have like hundreds of it, and the potion that it makes is currently broken, so not really worth it if you ask me. Oh, the cotton's coming back. That's kind of worth it. Oh shit, I forgot that actually levels up my tailoring. What are we doing? 25? So yeah, 25 is going to be split between helmets and armor. So again, if I want to actually make an exceptional piece of armor, I'm going to need like 50. I mean, for some armor sets, it's taken me upwards of like 30 to try and get an exceptional piece. And then hilariously, I'll go to make like shitty copper armor because it's like I've got 400 copper ingots just to, you know, get rid of. And I'll get 15 fucking exceptional chest pieces out of it. And it's just like, well, that's just ridiculous. But RNG, she be a cruel mistress. But I don't know if I'm gonna make a full 2 hours. I'm coming off of a nap. I don't usually stream this late into the day anyways. Well, that's not true. I do stream this late into the day, but it's usually when I'm doing full day streams. I don't just pick up a stream this late into the day. But I hate not having anything up on my Twitch or YouTube for the day. Oh shit, he's fucking me up. And again, I did have a 4-hour stream up earlier, but fucking had to take it down because I'm an idiot. And have not figured out how to fucking change. It's so fucking weird. It's like, again, it's like when I try to hit the buttons to take, literally just the buttons to take a fucking screenshot, it works 9 times out of 10. And then every so often, it's just like, oh shit. Did you want to pull open the task menu, blah, blah, blah? And it's like, no, why would this ever be an option? And according to my Google searches, it's not an option. I've somehow stumbled into something weird. Which is exactly how I'm fucking, you know, around technology. But maybe one day if I was an eccentric billionaire, I'd be fine with the world knowing my fucking first, middle, and last name, but not today. I got that one guy who still harasses me in every chat in Dark. I literally, as of 2 days ago, have still been harassed by the guy who drove me to borderline insanity. Like, he's just there. He's in every Dark Cloud chat that I go to. Every single one. So, like, I don't even feel bad when he gets banned every time, too. Like, he literally just trash talks me the whole time. And I don't have to do anything at this point. Like, he gets himself banned now. So, like, I genuinely don't really bother. I just sit back and watch as he says the most heinous shit, and then the streamers are like, oh my god, what is going on? 1 second, guys. Hold on. And then, like, you can literally just watch their chat just fucking shrink as all of his messages disappear. And it's just like, my god, dude, like, just fucking leave me alone. I can't even see your messages unless the streamer has everybody up on screen. Which is, like, not that I'm, like, protecting anybody, but, like, one of the reasons I like to have that my messages disappear right here or whatever. And not that I think anybody should change the way they do their streams, but if somebody has their messages, like, set to stick around and he sees my name, he just goes ballistic. And it's just, it's so fucking weird, but, like, I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Keep reporting him to Twitch and getting fucking... I've gotten suspensions on Reddit for reporting people who have harassed me to the point where I'm like, you know what? Take a report to the admins. And then, like, a week later, I'll get a fucking ban on Reddit, and it's just like, and you're banned for abusing the report button? And it's like, abusing the report button? Like, I think I'm getting fucking harassed over here. And it's like, okay, I guess I'll take a break from Reddit for a week. You know what? I'm getting the vacation. And then I'll come back and they're still fucking everywhere. And it's like, okay, they're even worse. Like, what the fuck? But nope, at this point, and I feel even gross for saying this, but fuck you, Elab. It's just like, leave me alone. I literally don't even write them anymore. Like, I'll just see them in the fucking chat after the streamer goes, hold on a second. And, like, I'll just chuckle and look down at fucking, like, their screen, and there'll just be a bunch of messages where it's like, don't listen to Abstract. Abstract is bad. Abstract's a liar. Abstract cheats. Abstract's this. They called me a clout chaser recently, which I thought was fucking hilarious. You know me, Abstract the clout chaser. I do backseat a lot, I will say that, but I'm not sure how that would be exactly clout chasing. No, I think one big problem the Dark Cloud community has is that anytime a big streamer shows up, all of the regulars from Twitch flock to basically tell the streamer what to do. And it's just like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, wait until he asks a question, or explain something when he's fucking up. But, like, every so often, I'll hop in a Dark Cloud 2 stream or something like that, and people are just so... I don't even know, man. Just so excited for somebody to be playing the game that, like, they can't help but spoil shit. Like, it's crazy. And, like, I was actually, this is perfect. I was in this situation the other day where somebody joined this person's stream where they have a tag that's literally backseat and die. And it's just like, what a fucking overreaction. But somebody joined the stream and was just like, hey, you mind if I tell you something? And they were like, ugh, fine, sure. And the person was like, just so you know, whenever you fight a boss, you might want to take a picture of them. And they were like, oh my god, thank you so much for telling me something I already know. And it was just like, Jesus Christ, like, fucking relax. Like, they're just excited you're playing the game. But on the flip side, it's just like, yeah, hey, buddy, like, they literally have it written that they don't want spoilers. But I feel it. I literally ended up in that exact same situation because the person was just like, I think they were in, I can't remember which level, but they were in one of the levels of, Rainbow Butterfly Wood, and they got the tortoise shell, and they were like, oh, the tortoise shell. Oh, am I gonna die to this fucking thing? I almost did. They're like, the tortoise shell, If only it was the frozen tuna. That's the one I actually like. And I was just sitting there, like, clenching my teeth, like, oh my god, do not sell that frozen tuna, or do not sell that fucking tortoise shell, because you don't think it'll build up into the frozen tuna, because this is Dark Cloud 2 instead. It's like, that will break my heart. But I was like, hey, you mind if I tell you something real quick? And they were like, no, like, I am so sick of people telling me stuff in this game, like, blah, 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 like, let me figure it out. And it was just like, you know what? Okay, you're right. You have it in your bio, I'll let you figure it out. I will let you sell that tortoise shell that you just got lucky enough to find. And yeah, I've realized that's a personal problem that I backseat in other people's streams, but I also think it's ridiculous when people are, like, literally, like, so fucking shitty about it that it's just like, okay, you know, they're just trying to share with you. But no, I think that's, again, and maybe it's just Dark Cloud's the cult game that I play, so I see it more here, but, like, maybe that's just a thing with all cult classics, is there's just people who are just excited to see others play their game that they can't help but, like, I mean, it's spoil. They can't help but spoil. Ew, I'm not giving you my I'm not giving you any of this shit. Oh, buddies. Relax. But I will admit, I also info dump when I see somebody playing Dark Cloud. I'll admit it. I show up every so often, and I'm like, here's a bunch of information. But again, I try to wait until, like, I can see that the streamer's, like, either stuck or they, like, literally ask for help. But fishing's my thing, and fishing, I will say, is a little different. I can't equip my good thing, that's right. Because fishing doesn't really spoil anything. But, again, I've learned it does. I guess fishing does spoil a lot to people. Okay, so what am I doing? I think I'm taking these shears with me. Alright, so I wanna go up here and see some stuff. Where am I heading? It's like right out of town, right? Yeah, it's like literally right out of town. So, of course, the place that you go to get wool is the Shearston estate. Get up here, I guess. Oh, dude, this sucks. What's happening? How much does this give me again? I don't don't actually think this is worth it. How much do I get? 75? That's not even that good. I mean, the only thing good about it is that it's free. How much do I get if I take my shears off? Still 75? Oh, he's out. My bad. It's probably changed color, hasn't it? Of course it has. Oh, goddamn, it's blue now. $100? No. It's not worth it. Oh, it's the wrong color again. No. Alright, I have another plan. that should get me to 28. It's not a great plan. I think I have like 90 of these back in my fucking bank. I can afford one of those cloths, which means I could make potentially one robe for my sorcery build. Which again, that's fine and all, but you really want like... You want exceptional clothes. You don't want just regular clothes. You're wasting your stuff if you don't make exceptional. You don't really have a choice in that. Alright, last one. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Thornhill. I think I might end after this, by the way, guys, just so you're aware. But I'm not exactly not sure how long this is going to take me. Which way am I running? Okay, so I'm running the wrong way. Yeah. Might actually just be better to do this. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's worth 2 freaking clothes. Not only am I getting a harvesting ingredient out of this, but it's worth 2 clothes that I just made back there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a bunch of this stuff and farm that up. Yeah, look at that. I'm already at 57. I know where 3 spots are to farm that. I should have been farming it that whole time I was doing those loops back then. Alright, so we're gonna come back here, and we're gonna get some Scrolls of Homecoming real quick. If you don't have it yet, this is great armor. It's great armor. Bad spell resistance, but great armor. And it spawns back here, so you can farm it for money. Alright, so what's the smartest way to do this? There's more hay or cotton right here. Let's try this again. Where did this take me? Okay, so this way? Do I run this way? Is this what I... Yes, okay. So I run this way? Yes, okay. What an idiot. I was turned around, whatever. Should literally be just outside the city behind a building. Yep, there she is. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, this is a good patch of it. Very nice. And depressingly, I think there was a guy in the city selling the thread that I need to make the armor with. And I could be buying it from him. But I wasn't buying it from him. Is he back here? Is he the magic store? I might... Are you selling it? Who's selling it? It's pretty sweet. Somebody was selling it. Oh, was it on the other side of the town? It might have been. We're gonna grab my money and go see if we can find these people. Where is it again? It was across the bridge. Wasn't the house just across the bridge as well? Yeah. I'll take that. That's mine now. Was it over here? Sounds reasonable. Ring shop? That wouldn't make sense that you'd have it. Who was selling it? It's you. I wonder how often that refills. Actually, now that I've been out here, holy shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm cooking. If I run over here, I can grab some sweet grass. I can run down to town. Oh, dude, I've got this. Get off the fucking grass. I can run down to town, grab the cotton there, and by the time I grab the cotton there, I should be able to teleport back to the... Oh, is that more of it? Dude, oh, dude. Yes, I think I'm done. What am I at? 81%? Oh, we're done. Is there any more of it? If I find, yeah, if I find another patch of it, it's over. There's a patch at the bottom of town, so we're gonna go hit that, but I actually think I'm just done. Iron ore, oh. Oh, I'm not done. I do this every time, dude. I need to be level 28, not 27. Okay, so we need to harvest a bunch more of this. It's not bad, though. I mean, like, it's gonna go by crazy fast. The question is, though... Has it respawned? I highly doubt it. It has! Oh, dude, this... Nope, we're done. There's no way. Inventory full. Oh, no. Oh, he just picked it, you jackass. Okay. Let's just do this loop, and then I'm calling it for the day. Alright, so we run out this gate. We grab some more of it. We teleport back into town. We run out the other gate. We buy the arcane thread. Oh, my mom's home. Actually, you know what? I might just call it now. You know what? I'm going to call it right in front of all this stuff so that when I come back, I know what I'm doing. So yeah, we're gonna call it there. That is gonna be a perfect spot for this YouTube episode to end, because yeah, when I come back, I know what I'm gonna be doing. Perfect. All right. As always, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And at some point this week, I'm going to be starting some Final Fantasy playthroughs. So if you have any interest in Final Fantasy, check me out. But I hate shilling myself, so I'm really embarrassed about that. I'm gonna